Come on, brother, let's go. Oh, shoot, this is great. In your post hole. That doesn't make sense. Hello everyone, my name is Harley, this is Alex, and today we're going to show you how to install a 6-foot high vinyl fence post. For your vinyl post, what you'll need is a drill. You'll need a drill with a stepping bit. You'll need a circular saw. You'll need your router with a router guide and then a router bit. You'll need your vinyl post template, and then you'll need your hose pipe, your string line, and also your level. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to router your holes for your fence rails. Alex will start off with marking the top hole at 1 7/8 inches. He will then come down and mark the bottom hole at 74 1/8. This will allow you to get the same width in terms of between your rails every single time. Now that our measurements are on our posts, Alex will now router the holes. What we like to do is to double check that our routering template and our routering bit are the correct size for our rails. We either test it on a piece of cutoff or we test it on the end of a fence post that's going in the ground. It looks like it doesn't fit, so Alex will now adjust to make sure that it fits. Beautiful. Now that the posts have been routed, Alex will take the drill and he'll use his step bit to drill a hole about 6 to 7 inches up from the bottom of the post. This will allow the concrete to not only flow around the post, but also inside of it as well. Also flip it over and drill the hole on the other side of the post as well. We're now ready to install this fence post. Next step, you have to dig your post holes. What we generally prefer is that you dig them 24 to 48 inches deep. This will allow for enough concrete to make sure your post is nice and solid, and then make sure that your string line is set up correctly. Alex will make sure that it's perfectly level and lined up to the string line. Once that is done, you've checked to make sure it's nice and level. You can now start to place the concrete in the hole. It's important to make sure that you not only fill the concrete around the hole, but you also pour a little inside of the routed post holes as well, so that it fills up from the inside. Here, Alex is shaking the post just to allow the concrete to form all the way around the post evenly. This will make the fence a lot more solid for when you're starting to build your fence panel. Double check the level just to make sure everything is still straight. Then he will start to tamp the concrete down, which gets rid of the air bubbles in the concrete and then makes it nice and firm. You'll now repeat this step on the other side for your next post hole. Now that your posts are in concrete, what you want to do is make sure that your heights are level. So what we tend to use is a laser level. Alex would have marked the post of that one, and then he brings up the mark to the laser. If you don't have a laser level, you can also use a bubble level across the top. Final step is to water the fence post. Make sure that you get the water around the post enough to fill up and inside of the post as well. Thoroughly soak your concrete so that there's standing water on the top. And now that your concrete has been soaked, this concludes how to set a NORTHERNLINE fence post.